Now it is emerging that the 20-year-old woman whose mutilated body was found in a house in TRM Drive, Roysambu in Nairobi had used the popular social media app Instagram to communicate with a suspected killer. It is the conversation between the two that police are currently focusing on after the deceased Instagram account was retrieved, with detectives working on the case seeking to analyze the circumstances under which the two met before the tragic events. The woman, a student at a local university whose body was positively identified by family members on Monday, had encountered her killer through her Instagram account and was later lured into meeting the stranger at the residence. What was peculiar about the interaction was that the suspect had kept the conversation entirely on Instagram and stayed away from making phone calls or even getting the girl's phone number for easier and further communication. According to details of the conversation, the woman was given directions on where and when to meet the stranger she had been interacted with through Instagram direct messages, that is DMs. The woman had tried to avoid him, but the suspect crafted a scheme and managed to convince her, thus achieving his target. She had at one point decided not to meet him, but the suspect informed her that in the event she was busy, they could plan for their meetup on any other weekend since he was traveling out of the country. The victim, due to this, had fallen into the suspect's trap by deciding to travel from her home in Syokimau, Machakos County to meet the man along Thika Road, and the two would end up meeting at TRM Drive on Saturday, January 13. The suspect requested the girl to wait until he arrived at the meetup point and planned for a place to spend the night. In response, the girl wanted to know this motive to find out if the man was plotting to harm or kill her. The suspect will, however, brush her off and continue with the conversation, during which the man divulged that he had worn white shoes to TRM Drive even though it had rained, the same white shoes that he was wearing when he was captured on the CCTV. The woman would later update the suspect with her traveling progress, and she was advised to alight at TRM and wait for him at the stage where he will pick her up. Here, she shared directions of where she was standing and a dress code. The two met and proceeded to an Airbnb in the residential area that was booked before their meeting. It was there that the woman was drugged and had a sexual affair with the suspect, who would end up slaughtering her before disposing of her body. The mutilated body was discovered the following morning with a missed head, but the suspect was nowhere to be found. It was believed that the suspect had used the hacksaw to dismember the body of the woman, with body parts found stuffed in paper bags. This is Cuba News.